Hey, what's going on, Beowulf Nation? I am Beowulf, back at it with another video, but not another video inside a hurricane. I'm right now inside Hurricane Dorian. You might not hear it outside, and I'll say all my dogs are waking up when we start to record. They're all like, what's he up to now? I'm inside Hurricane Dorian right now as we speak, and I'm hungry. And I'm lucky right now that I have my power on. I've had my power shut off a couple times throughout today. Some guy took a Jeep Grand Cherokee and cruised on the beach here in Myrtle Beach and got his beach stuck and then thought he was doing like yoga exercises or meditating on top of there while the Jeep's being taken out to the ocean. I don't understand people. People get a little crazy. There's actually like a mandatory curfew going on right now. You can't be outside. But I'm going to show you guys, I've talked about in past videos, and I want to show people if you're in a disaster situation. Right now I'm lucky that I do have power and I can cook. Right now if I didn't have power, what I do is food options of what to eat. The hard thing is there's a lot of stuff out in the market where you can have like freeze-dried food, where you have to boil water to do that. Yeah, that's cool, but if you don't have electricity, you can't do it. I guess if you lived in a house you had natural gas or propane you could, but out here down south we don't have natural gas, it's all electric, so we don't have a lot of options. Options are is you could have like a little like propane stove thing. Actually I picked one up because I didn't know if these were to come in time, and that's an option. But what I got here is a military issued MRE. MRE stands for meal ready to eat. You don't need any heating source, you need water. That's why I have all these waters. One will be to cook the meal, one will be to drink, and there's all this stuff. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to eat in here. The cool thing is they're sealed. This is packaged by the Department of Defense, as you can see right there. I have an Amazon store that's amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. On there I have all different type of stuff. It goes from jet skiing gear to filming gear to disaster survival gear. And this is a crucial thing because the nice thing is this does have a 5-year shelf life. You know, you buy a bunch of these and you really don't have to be worried about stuff. The last thing, as my dog, he's like, oh man, he already he's a shark. He already knows that food's coming into play, so it's already swimming through. Yeah, so you know, it's good to have stuff ready. The last thing you want to do is, like I was saying, is go and race into the store, go and try to buy stuff. Can you get stuff? And the nice thing with this compared to a lot of stuff is when you're done, you can just throw it away. There's no cleaning dishes. If you don't have electricity, you don't have running water. So, well no, take it back. Here, if the power went out, you still possibly have water, but if you lived in a property where you had a well, as my dogs have decided to be drinking water when I'm talking. Leo, man, come on, I'm trying to film. Why is everybody like deciding to drink right now? I don't know. So yeah, you would be a choice of water. There's a lot of things, and it's better to have something like you're ready to go, because if you had to leave your house, if you're in a disaster where they told you had to evacuate and whatnot, you got a bunch of these and you're able to eat, and you can be anywhere to eat these. That's what I like about it. It's not where you're stuck in a disaster. That's why I picked these up. So I'm gonna open it up. Make sure you check out my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. They're all on here. When you order these, they're different menus, and when you order them, there's like menu A and menu B. When you order them, you're not sure what you're gonna get. So I got 12 MREs. They actually came in, let's see, 2 days before Hurricane Dorian was coming. I was so grateful because I was getting worried on food because I'm like, I'm trying this time, and it was like I'm checking on the shipment coming in. So these are resealable. See, it says peelable seal. All right, so if it says a peelable seal, let's not pull out a knife. Just in case we want to reseal these. So here's the bag. Oh man, there we go. Oh, easy. There's a bunch of stuff in here. It's like Christmas here. Like I don't know what I'm gonna get. So this is the bag. You're still gonna use it, so I'll set it right here. You just tear this open, so you don't need any type of knives. And actually, the nice thing with this too is it should have like silverware, all this kind of stuff where I'm actually don't need anything. Oh yeah, so I didn't say what I'm eating. This menu is menu 8. Meatballs and marinara sauce is what I'm eating tonight. I didn't pick like the best stuff I had to eat to try this out. And actually, the funny thing, this is my first time eating MRE. So I'm a first timer. Let's pot that cherry and figure out what we eat here. I've already washed my hands. The nice thing is it comes with moist wipes, so you can like clean your hands. Because definitely, anytime you're handling food, you should always clean your hands. Let's see, we got, looks like a napkin. A nice fold. I'm telling you, this stuff is. The other stuff you can go buy for camping, like I was getting at, free dried. I don't want to say names or any of that stuff, but it all comes with the meal. It's like 320 calories, and you have nothing else. You got like a spoon. Let's see, what do we got here? Creamer, non-dairy coffee mix. Yeah, here we go. You got salt. No calorie sweetener. Let's see, we got Insta Coffee. I've never had Insta Coffee. I like drinking coffee. Got moist wipes. I would think this is like chewing gum or whatnot, so that's what's in that. Cheesy spread right here, so put that to the side. A beef snack. There's a lot to. Italian breadsticks. Look at this. This is. I'm impressed. Oatmeal cookie. I'm like, holy cow! A lot to get here. This is what I was excited about. So it's a beverage base powder, orange. So this is like you would add into the water. That's why I had some of this water. You'd put it in like a canteen. Again, this is like rated for the military. So we got garlic mashed potatoes is what I think. Yeah, because see, they're not attached, but they have them there. So there's a fair amount of, when you look at all these, what I like too is it all has what the calories are. So basically, I think this is probably about, now you can hear the wind starting outside. That's the crazy thing with the hurricane, is like you'll hear like half the day, you'll hear it real windy. Like just like an hour ago, I heard this like bang, like outside, like I had no clue what it was, and I'm not gonna start like wandering around in the hurricane investigating what it was. I looked out the windows, I couldn't see it, but I couldn't figure out what it was. So I think this is about almost like a 1,000 something, probably 2,000, 1,000 something calories, under 2,000 calories is what I'm guessing. So this is the marinara with meatballs. So I think what you'll do is, the cool thing is you can eat right out of this. So I think what you, again, like I'm all new to this, which is even more exciting to a new viewer that's never done this, is we're all gonna figure out how to eat at MRE and how this all works. So this is a hot beverage bag. So this is how you'd make the coffee. This is crazy. So like you'd open beverage bag, fill with water, appropriate line, add beverage power, remove air from bag and secure closure. So you can make, you're gonna heat all this stuff up at once. I don't know if I'm gonna have the coffee. It is 10 o'clock at night and I do want to sleep tonight. So, hey, what the heck? I'll make the coffee for you guys. It's part of the video. I'm seeing what I bought at MRE. It's first time everything. Now the interesting thing is it's like a whole chemical reaction of how this thing heats up where you don't need boiling water. I'm pretty positive is you put all this stuff back in this bag. Yeah, and you want to leave it in an incline with doing this. So it's all going to go back into this bag. So let's get this whole meal ready because I'm hungry. You guys are probably wondering what I'm up to, but hey, let's get so we got the Insta Coffee. Because I tell you, this orange base powder, I don't think you want to have that heated up. So we'll have the coffee. Usually I don't use sugar in my coffee when I have it. I have honey I put in it, but we'll have what's all in here because it's not like I'm in my house, but I'm not in my house. So let's. That's pretty. I tell you, I'm excited. I was really excited about doing this. All right, so we got that. Now. So you can add the water to how much you want. I'm not gonna make a crazy amount because I'm not planning to stay up till tomorrow. But so I'll do it to about like 6 ounces. Just a little can of coffee. Luckily, I didn't have a lot of stuff to have for energy. You never know. Hey, it's a hurricane. Who knows what's gonna happen? So it's better be awake than not. So we'll seal that. Give it a little shake. Let's see. We got the creamer. I'll add all that afterwards because we got the 1 bag of salt. 1 bag of salt, 1 bag of sugar, non-sweetener. We got this. We'll set this right here. Now, so we got garlic mashed potatoes. We got the meatballs and marinara right here. So this is the mashed potatoes. So let's see. I can't wait till I do this all the time. I'm just like an expert. I don't have to be like reading stuff and figuring stuff out. But hey, everybody has to start somewhere. So let's see. Tear here to use bag. Tear here to remove MRE. Okay. So we're going to tear here to use bag. So you tear up here to use bag. It's a tear here to remove MRE. We're gonna use this sleeve. This is pretty, I tell you, this is pretty ingenious stuff. So we'll put it like this. I think it's supposed to fit both of these. Oh, so we won't need to reuse this bag. Okay. So what we'll just have to do is, let's see. They have this don't fill over here. Alright, so we'll pour the water in. I'm just reading this stuff, double checking. I'm just double checking. Alright, so. Alright, so I fill to the lines. Now, oh my gosh, ooh, it's getting hot real fast. Whoa, whoa, man. We're gonna have some food real quick. All right, so we're gonna put, if I can fit this. Alright, so then we want to... I'm going to set the coffee right below it because there's no way I'm going to fill it all in the bag. Let's see. I had a cake for this. Alright, so to keep it elevated. There we go. Now I'm just waiting for it. Alright, so while I'm waiting for this to be cooked, let's have some of this beef snack. Oh yeah, here comes the dogs. They're coming in. Alright, so we got this. We'll set that there. I'm not kind of a big beef jerky person, so I'm pretty good. You can put some of that. But this is pretty interesting of a meal. Here, I just fixed that. I didn't think I was too much of an incline. So here we got the orange powder. Let's try not to spill it. Alright, so we'll try a little bit of that. Pretty nice meal. Alright, so we'll shake this up a little bit. So the nice thing with a meal like this, you don't need to have a lot of these. I do think, I couldn't find them, but they do sell breakfast ones. But the nice thing is, like, if you were stuck having one meal, like total disaster situation, you only had one meal to eat, this would be it. Tasted pretty good. Let's add a little bit more. That's good. Looks a little darker orange now. Goal is to heat this coffee up too while we speak. Alright, so we got the beef jerky. Cookie. Here you go, Pike. Yeah, here you go, Pike. This is pretty good. This is Italian breadstick. Pretty sweet. Let's see, we got a little cheese sauce to put on there. Here's something going on with that food. This is the nice thing, is you just don't have to boil any water. I mean, I guarantee you, I got viewers on my channel. You guys have served in the military. Appreciate you guys' service, what you guys done for the country. Also, too, if any of my viewers are from other countries that serve in the military, hey, we're all friends here on the channel. Doesn't matter what part of the world you're from. Everybody's loved. So let's try out this cheese. But like I said, you probably guys have served in the military. I've had these plenty of times. It's no big deal. You guys are like, eh. To me, I give you right now lights out. no power and stuff, and I'm eating pretty good. I'm pretty good with the cheese side. Nice thing is it gives, ooh, that's like that's a jalapenos or something. Ooh, that stuff's spicy. Well, I can feel this thing getting hot. Wonder how I'm gonna heat my other meal. I think it would have been smarter. Oh shoot. See if I can do that. Oh, it's hot in here. Okay. Just fold this like this. It's getting warm. I'm just trying something different because I want to have like all my food. Yeah, here. We'll do this. We'll put the coffee like this. Yeah. This is probably a little bit more smarter thing to do. So I did is pulled, I think it was the mashed potatoes out. And so then I can have this on the way in there. All I'm going to do is heat up the coffee. This might work. And then have the coffee level. Yeah. It's just a lot to figure this all out. I want to have everything warm meal. Yeah. I think this will work. Alright, so back to the meal. Then the comments, I want to let people know, like, have you had MREs before? Is this new to you? I like is that it gives me like an option because, I mean, I was gonna sweat in last year, last Hurricane Florence. It hit like exactly a year ago. Yeah, I think it would have been right around this time it hit because I know it's like, so it was this Mustang bike week that's supposed to happen this week. Got canceled. Was looking really forward to it. But, like I was saying, this last year was my first hurricane, and it was kind of like a whole frenzy of like, you know, crucial things you need is like water. Water is the most important thing, like to be way prepared. Like my thought is that even there's a thought of a hurricane, like this hurricane. Watch a couple of my videos back, I'm talking about like, oh yeah, the hurricane's bracing to hit Bahamas, hit Florida. In that video when I was filming it, I had no clue the hurricane's coming this way. And back in my mind, I was thinking like, hey, you just never know. It's not to be paranoid, it's just being prepared. So I had waters and stuff weeks before there was a chance of knowing it coming here. But like I said, when Hurricane Florence came, it was all panic, all these people going crazy, stuff was shut down. And it wasn't just the damage of the hurricane was so bad, it was the weeks afterwards there was flooding, shut down parts of all around here, and it was just a disaster. Just everything was going under water. So it's always good to be prepared. Have enough food, you never know how long it could be. It could be a day, a week. I'm lucky right now I got electricity, like I said. So always be prepared. Yeah, now it starts getting warm. I wonder if like you heat the meal and then heat the coffee. That would make sense, but you shouldn't heat, you should worry about your food first. I think that's why they have other stuff to eat. But it takes a little bit. But you can feel it getting hot. Here, actually, now stick this to the side. I don't feel that coffee. But I've heard people that serve in the military that use these MRE bags, like you serve somewhere cold and stuff. Afterwards eating, you can use the thing as like a heater. You obviously can't mess with the water. Nice thing, it doesn't take up a lot of water to use to heat it up. So like if you were stuck and only had a couple bottles of water in this and you were stranded for a day and stuff, you'd be pretty good with food and stuff. I just have a napkin. Moist wipe. And I tell you, the cheese is a nice added bonus with this. I'm just waiting to get this main course. But I'll tell you a funny story. So I was a Boy Scout. I never made it to Eagle, but I had this camp out where it was a survival camp out. So you had to make your, like, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 nights, but you had to make your own shelter. So there was no tents, nothing. And the same with eating. I remember making this tent with a shelter. And like, I think I'll ask my dad, because my dad was there. It was a long time ago. But there's like 30, 40 kids doing it. I think there was only like less than 3 of us, 3 or 5 of us that actually went through it. A bunch of kids bailed last minute throughout, they couldn't survive the night. I don't even think you had your sleeping bags, you had to make stuff. You like, I think from what I remember, it's like I had a space blanket, kind of like a tinfoil thing. And then I just built a shelter. And then the crazy thing, I'll have to do a video to show you guys this. So for breakfast, we couldn't just get like, use cooking stuff. So we had coals or like a fire. You take an orange, you cut out the orange that's in the inside of it. You make it like a lid, you crack like an egg or 2 inside there. And it takes forever to have this happen. But I remember being a kid being like, oh man, I want to eat now. And you let it with the coals and stuff with the fire to heat up the orange. And you can have like, technically like, I don't want to say scrambled eggs, but I remember the eggs tasted orange like. I remember this other thing we did. We had a paper bag with a branch over like a fire, the coals, and we put like bacon in there, and I don't know if we put an egg, but maybe. But I remember that took forever. I think with that, I'll tell you, I'll be honest with that, I think I ate raw bacon at the time, because I was like, it was like half cooked. Let's say it's half cooked. Cooking bacon, even a pan, takes a while. Having it sit in a bag over, like a paper bag over the flat fire, it's not happening like real quick. But I at least did. I spent a night or 2 out in the wild, and I'd do that again. That'd be fun. May not out here. Did that up in the Midwest, where it's like there won't be stuff that really eats you. Out here, there's so many snakes and I saw a spider. Kid you not? I don't know, something like a big ass spider. Man, wouldn't want that thing crawling on me when I'm sleeping. Luckily, saw that thing outside. Alright, so I tried a different. Well, that didn't work. Alright. Alright, so while I'm still waiting for this, oh my gosh, this cookie is crushed. Got an oatmeal cookie. Oh yeah. Gotta be careful with this one. So here's the cookie. Pretty good. I would say it's a good cookie you have. Only thing I have to say is the cookie's kind of crumbled in here, so it's gonna be kind of messy. Alright, so let's check out this food. Nice with the napkins too. They peel off into small, and they're very Very tough napkins too, not like some kind of, not some like cheap napkin. They seem pretty nice. So let's check and see what's going on with this. So the only thing I'm worried about is this. So this is my main thing. So what I'm going to try doing is pulling out, because I know this mashed potatoes is for sure heated up. This is hot. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do, is do each one in it. It just said a thing where you should label tearing it. Like I said, I'm a novice all to this MRE game. Sorry if I offended people that don't think I know what I'm doing. What I could do is have like mashed potatoes with, before I open that, let's get out my coyote colored spoon. But nice thing here too is you don't need any plates, don't need any cups. I mean, everything's here. Oh, look at this. Well, you guys will probably want to see this. So this is the garlic mashed potatoes. It looks pretty nice. It looks like, you know, like, well, I think mashed potatoes look like. Also too, kind of what, look, it's all crumbly in here. So actually what I could do, this is probably a smart thing. I don't eat like this, so don't judge me. Yeah, this, I'm gonna make the mashed potatoes into a dessert. Alright, so now I put all the crumbs of the mashed potatoes, we'll stir it up a tad. And then it's easier to eat. So it's definitely interesting. And one thing I'm very impressed with the food with this, if you're looking at getting one of these, everything's really, really good. It's not like any food where I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I'm good food. Well, I might keep one of these in my like jet ski or something in case something happens to me. I could eat. I have to actually take that back. If you're like doing boating and jet skiing and stuff and you want to eat something and you can't really pack something, you can't have something refrigerated, or this thing you could bust right out and like have a meal. That'd be definitely an interesting video. Me trying to use one of these on a jet ski, moving around the water on the beach and stuff. It'd be a kind of cool meal going out in the ocean. Beach on the side. Have an MRE. But interesting story too. This orange stuff's pretty good. Still got a fair amount left. Nice. Nice. I couldn't describe what this powder like reminds me of. It's some name brand. It's pretty, and all these MREs, like I think everything's different inside them. So I just think what's just so cool is there's a lot of food here. It's filling food too. It's not like where I'm like, my dog is just like, man, he's licking and smelling. He thinks something's on the ground, man. Nothing's dropping, Pike. The one thing too, like heating this up, is everything feels warm in the bag. I don't have anything, maybe just like a little on these little corners, like the last of what I'm getting. But I mean, it's like a warm meal. Like I was afraid it was gonna be like too hot, too cold, just right temperature. Let's check on the main meal. Okay, this is looking warm. So what I'll do is just do a little bit different, just to get this coffee heated up. It's kind of interesting with having this because technically, you know, like it gives you a really cool option with having coffee. And I'm not really like an instant coffee person, so I don't really familiar with like how this all works with instant coffee. Okay, probably what I'll do is, this is probably what you're supposed to do. Let's try to pretend like I'm an MRE expert, like I've done this a million times. I guarantee you somebody's in the comments gonna say this and I'm doing it. There we go. Everything's in there. That's what I've been trying to do and I finally did it. Alright, so we got that elevated. I'll pour the coffee into this one, I guess. Alright, so be prepared for the coffee. What I'll just do is I already put the sugar with a sweet, no calories sweetener. Which I don't know how much it's gonna make it taste sweet, but it'll do something. And now we got the let's see, this is a creamer, non-dairy, dry. My dog really thinks there's something below their pipe. I'm not dropping nothing to you, man. Alright, so kind of like organize this where I'm not like, alright, so I still need my spoon, so I'll leave it there. This is all gone. I got some salt. I'm not really like a salt person on food, so I got this ready. Let's check on the coffee. Feeling this thing. So what I'll do is, I'm not feeling it being as warm. So what I'll do is I'll just stick the, that's probably what you're supposed to do. I think what you're supposed to do is like heat one of these like all really fast. Maybe that's it. Alright, so this is pretty heated up. I think if I was messing around with doing stuff like too many different things at once, and I was coming and opening it too many times. But everything's warm, which is good. You get one shot with this. I mean, you want to make sure you know what you're doing. Read instructions, take your time, think it out. Oh, shoot, man, don't want it all to fall out. There we go. Oh man, look at this. This is beef ravioli. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'll show you guys what this looks like. Because my dog thinks I'm bringing it to him. So this is what it looks like. I mean, decent. Kind of reminds me of like SpaghettiOs. Well, it's, yeah, like something like. But it's not it. It doesn't smell like it. But that's what it looks like. It's actually really good. I wouldn't probably doubt any of this stuff you could eat cold, or it doesn't have to be heated, but it's nice being a warm meal. I made a giant mess on here. It's nice you could put it all in the bag if you didn't have a garbage. Luckily you can see on the right, man, my garbage can, so I just kind of been throwing little by little in there. And why, if you're kind of not figuring out why this is cooking like this, if you are in a war zone or somewhere where you have enemy troops or the enemy, you obviously can start a fire. So this is something that's all flameless with heating up stuff. And it's really nice setup with the meal. I'm really happy. I was gonna be like, oh, is it gonna be good? Everything's edible. But if you want to try one of these out, check out my Amazon store. Maybe they sell them in cases, A and B menus. They even sell them one at like single ones. They're a little bit more, I think, when you buy them one at separate ones. But buy one, try it out. I mean, for it to go disaster kind of food thing, I mean, it's you can't complain. I actually personally think if I was on a road trip, I don't know any of my viewers, like, I'm not a big fast food person. I don't like to go eating at, like, I don't want to say the names, but you guys all can figure out what you got. I mean, I like Taco Bell, I'll say that, because I like kind of Mexican food. I have to say they're good, but there's all the other ones. I don't really like any type of fried food anymore eating. And I tell you, if I was going on a road trip, I'd take a couple of these with me and have that as food. Have a nice meal. Let's check out my coffee. I'm still eating that. I know this bag is like whatever oomph it had. Yeah, semi-warm. Alright, this is gonna be tricky. There we go. It's like a shot of espresso. Shake that around a little bit. Well, some people like iced coffee. Put a little ice in it. I mean, you could probably make this a bunch of different ways where you didn't have to heat it up. I mean, if you're on the field, disaster, ice cubes are out of the pitcher, so. It's actually a decent temperature. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Tastes pretty good coffee. Wasn't bad. And you could have had this whole fill line. I'm gonna show you guys this. You could have done it up, I filled it up to 6 ounce. So you got the 6, 8, and 12. And they must have different ones in these. Ones, different style ones. I think all these, like, certain menus like this, they're all the same. But there's all different types of food. Let's see. And then I got a little left of that orange powder. Oop. Now I don't know how many people would pour this in a canteen, because usually from what I remember, being a Boy Scout, we never would put powdery stuff in our canteens. But I may be wrong, it's what the label says. Alright, so it's the last of this. Clean up this Mexican. The only thing I got left is a little of this cheese, I'll have that. And the last thing to end it all, it's a moist towelette. wet lake, however you like to call it. It's nice having one of these, you know, like, then you're good. And you could use this, I would use this, like, if you haven't washed your hands, then this is like the best thing you got. Or you just save it to the end of the meal. Make sure you're all cleaned up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a lot different than typical videos of doing stuff with the cars and jet skis. Not much to do because there's a hurricane going on, and I wish I could show you guys what's going on, but there's really not much to see except for some trees blowing around, and it's nighttime and whatnot. It's not like anything real crazy. And lucky, like I said, I have power. There's a lot of people who experience this hurricane in other regions like the Bahamas where they got completely wiped out. If you've seen some of the footage, people are on the second floor and there's water coming, people are on top of their kitchen tables, people are like having the roofs flying off. I tell you, it's very sad. And any of my viewers, you know, if you're looking to donate and helping with any of these type of charities, make sure you do your research with the charity and make sure somebody's not being greedy with the money. Not trying to knock any of those charities, but you never know. It's worth going right to the people. I know Riva Racing was doing something with a portion of their September sales, small portion they were going to give to those charities, so that's something to think about. Also check around the different groups that are, you know, going out there and helping those people, because a lot of those people, they lost everything, and it's very hard to bounce back with that. And just always make sure you guys are always prepared. I know there's a lot of people even around here that might have been through a couple of hurricanes or have not. Don't wait till the last minute what to do. Be prepared. Be prepared. You never know. Anything could always happen. If you see my videos, you know I have my bag that I carry on me. I got everything I need in there to survive if I got stranded, if I was in the ocean, the river, whatnot. And it's always good to be prepared. And I hope my viewers, whatever you're doing, be safe and be careful out there. Remember also too, every day is Earth Day. Be driven to win. Remember to check out my I Am Beowulf merch at IamBeowulf.com. Copy up some of the merch. Also too, check out my Amazon store. Like I told you, Amazon.com/shop. I Am Beowulf has all this stuff on there. Make sure if you like, give me a follow on Instagram. I am_Beowulf. Also too, I have a giveaway going on right now. I do monthly giveaways. Last month I gave a giveaway. There was a Jettrim seat cover for RXT-X 300. Show the photo right there. Guy put to install the seat. Awesome. New giveaway for this month that ends on September 19th. I'm giving away a $100 gift card to Riva Racing. Now you're gonna question ask, hey, how could I enter to get into this? Real easy. Doesn't cost you anything. You have to be, there's basically 3 things you have to follow through to get this, to enter to win. Be subscribed to the channel, so smash the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Second too, is to like the video. You can go to this video, last video, future videos, like the video. Make sure to comment on the video. That's all you have to do. September 19th, I'm picking a winner. And then after that, I'll be doing another giveaway. My goal is to do monthly giveaways. I'll also be giving away, when I hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away an Xbox One X or a PlayStation 4 Pro. You get to choose. And it's again the same rules as like how all these other giveaways work, and that's just one when I hit 50,000. I know there's been a lot of people asking if I'm going to do a jet ski giveaway. Like I said, I've got to get a little higher in subscribers. And if you see what I'm giving away at 50,000, you can kind of guess where we're hitting, where we're going to go around 100,000. So just stay tuned with that. There's always new videos. It's not always the same thing where I'm jetting in the river, jetting in the ocean. I want to show you some survival gear. I want my viewers to be staying on the A game with this. Remember, have your head on a pivot. You never know what can happen. I'm Beowulf. I'm signing out. Be driven to win. Peace out, Beowulf Nation!